Welcome to Round Glass Living. My name is Amanda Ree, your guide and sharing the practice of meditation with the companion animals in your lives. Today, I'm sharing my practice with our usual crew. We've got Violet, we've got Buddy, a little bit hard to see here in the back, but two little brown ears, that's Buddy. Benny here, and Graham over to my side. We're here in Northern California, tucked into the Tahoe National Forest. And we're curious, as always, where are you coming from? Who are you meditating today with? Tell us some names and some breeds if you're in the mood. The theme of our practice today, because we always love to bring in a theme, is sharing gratitude with your pets. We all know how adorable our friends and what an adorable being they are and what a special place that they can hold in our hearts. The relationship that we share with these little guys and girls is like no other in our lives. So let's prepare for our practice by first finding a comfortable position, sitting upright, and yet being very relaxed. I want to remind you that you don't want to lay down in your meditation. You do want to, even if you're in the bed still, it's fine. Just prop yourself up with a bunch of pillows so that you are sitting a little more upright, a little bit more alert, so you don't get so sleepy during the practice. If your pet happens to be nearby or is willing to come on over, then go ahead and get them settled beside you as well. And just a reminder that when you're meditating with your pet, let them do whatever they'd like. Hopefully, they will settle down right next to you or on your lap and drift off into a meditative bliss. But they might also get all fidgety, wiggle a lot, disturb you, and then leave. And that's totally okay too. Remember that your practice is of benefit for all of you always. So as you're getting settled, let's do a little check-in briefly. Notice how you're feeling right now. Simply observe and take note. How are you feeling? Now, as you continue to get settled, once you do feel ready and set, relaxed, comfortable, please go ahead and close your eyes. Beginning with some deep, full, long breaths in and out. You might find that the first few breaths are nice, being drawn in through the nose, but out through the mouth. This just helps to relax and kind of let go. Release and create an open space for your practice. Just notice if your fur friend is a little fidgety or if they're not quite settled in, just let them do their thing. As you get more grounded, they usually will too. So after those few cycles of breath in through the nose and out through the mouth, and sealing your lips, letting the breath move through the nose only, and each inhale, bringing in vitality, light. Each exhale, releasing any stagnation, stress, holding. Breathe like this a few times to create a clearing within you. Such a great practice to start each of your meditations with. We're giving the mind-body a signal as well to come back into this familiar state of meditation. Eventually, as you keep meditating with your animals, they too will become familiar with these states. They too will be signaled where we're going when they start to see you get settled, breathe a certain way. You can think of it as you being their teacher, simply by doing the practice, by being fully present. Continue to breathe and relax all the muscles of the body, paying special attention to any place where you know you hold some tightness and tension. Maybe the shoulders or the low back. And now let me ask you, as you simply bring this question to mind, notice what comes up, but no need to search for the answers. What are you grateful for? What are you grateful for? Just take a few moments now to let your heart fill with that energy of gratitude. It's a perfect way to establish ourselves in our practice as well, just as much as the breath can help us, directing our awareness, our attention towards something nourishing, something divine, something expansive, something like gratitude. Now, there are many techniques to bring into your meditation practice, as you know. These techniques simply help to calm and quiet the mind, essentially helping you to stay more focused on the present moment, moment to moment. So let's try just 2 techniques right now, and then you can choose for the rest of the practice which feels most comfortable to you today. Every day's different. So let's begin with the breathing practice, just deepening into it a bit now. Working just through the nose, keeping the lips sealed, breathing in deep into the lungs. Fill the lungs like a balloon in your belly. Pausing just a moment at the top of the breath. And then release completely, feeling the belly squeeze just a little at the end. Again, taking a pause there. Before your next inhale, nice and slow, long. We can call this 4-part breath or box breathing. Notice the way that as you get the technique, you're able to simply allow your mind to settle, to rest onto the technique, onto the breath, the movement. And when the mind wanders, because it always will, when you notice that it's wandered off, just very gently draw that attention back to the breath in this case. Now you can let that practice rest. Just let your breath move freely. And the second technique we'll try is a mantra-based technique. If you've meditated with me before, you've probably practiced with a mantra. This is a mind tool that helps us to settle, to quiet the mind, to anchor it. And we repeat this phrase or word over and over. So today you might try, I am grateful. I am grateful. Landing on that again and again. as we take just a moment to notice which of those techniques, either the breath or the mantra, felt more comfortable and natural for you today. Let's go with that choice, just one, as we proceed into our meditation, diving even deeper now into that quiet space within, releasing the body to just simply stay relaxed, releasing the mind to slow down, let go of its constant habitual job, the endless thinking, and just rest. Rest on the breath or the mantra, whichever it is, using that anchor to take you deeper and deeper. Continue on now. Simply observe when the mind has drifted away, caught up in thoughts, feelings, distractions. Reel it back. Draw it inward. Land your attention inside. Noticing how this technique can serve you. Again, a tool to help you come into the moment, in this moment, in this moment. Using that technique to draw inward, and then naturally we drift, and then we draw inward, and naturally we drift. And this is our practice of meditation, all of it. So relax even deeper now, into the stillness, into the silence. Recognize that quiet, open space within. A space free of all the doings. And simply be there. Please remember to be really easy with yourself. You might notice judging thoughts come up when you lose the technique for a few moments. You might notice yourself feeling like you're not meditating right or you're well today. Those are all just more words, more thoughts, more impressions. This is our chance to let all that go. Remember that as long as you're here, you're practicing, you're doing it right. Now you can let that technique go, the technique that you were using for grounding. And let's together draw our attention into a place in our body where we feel the home of gratitude, the essence of gratitude. It may be our heart space, likely is for most of us, but there may be some other physical space, and that's fine too. Draw all your attention into that space in your body right now. And let that space fill up with the powerful magnetic energy of gratitude. Feel that energy opening that area of your body, creating space, drawing in light, releasing anything that might be blocking the opening or the radiance of this area. And while we stay connected to this space within our body, let's bring to our mind the things that we are grateful for. Just let a list run for the next 30 seconds of things that you're grateful for. Anything and everything. Let it flow. A long, fabulous list of everything that you appreciate in your life. Notice the way that this brings even more of that powerful magnetic gratitude energy. That's the beautiful thing about gratitude. The more we feel it, the more we get to experience what it is we're feeling grateful for. Bringing to that space of gratitude in our body, the love and the connection that we share with our companion animals. Taking a moment right now to bask in that very special sacred bond. Know that they are feeling our deep and sincere appreciation now. And before we close, let's not forget to express love and appreciation for ourselves, for yourself. You brought yourself to this practice today. You're truly beautiful, and you're doing a great job. Thank you, self. Thank you. Holding this love and appreciation deep in our heart and soul. Let's take a deep breath in together and sigh it out. One more time. Inhale. Let it go. We are the conduit. When you're ready, slowly opening your eyes, take your time. So how was the meditation for you today? Did it feel good? So let's do another quick check-in right now. How are you feeling? Just notice. How are you feeling? Hopefully you're feeling a little bit better than when we checked in before in some way. Maybe you notice less tension in your body, or you feel a little less hectic in your mind. What I've learned is the benefits of meditation are endless. And if you include your pet regularly, many of the same outcomes as you're likely to experience in yourself, you may start to recognize in your dog or your cat too. Isn't that cool? Things like an increased sense of calm overall, getting more restful sleep, maintaining good health, or being less reactive and more responsive. For me, my pack reminds me on a daily basis to let things go more easily. I see them have a really intense spat with each other often, or they'll get all riled up over another dog at the gate. To entirely let go of those feelings and all of that experience within 2 seconds, the emotions are gone. They shake, they smile again, and they move on. How they do that, I don't know, but it sure is a great reminder that we too can shake it off easily. And there's actually many studies that have shown us that the practice of bringing to mind and to heart the energy of gratitude on a daily basis can bring many benefits into our lives, a multitude of benefits. And from a spiritual perspective, a daily gratitude practice is seen as a way to help us draw in and manifest more of that goodness and those blessings that we're recognizing. Some people even call this the law of attraction. Same thing. So our companions always shine through as an incredible source of gratitude and goodness in our lives, right? So during our consultations, or in many of my consultations, I will notice that my clients will say often that the relationships with their dogs or their cats provide them more joy in their lives than anything else, any other connection. I mean, it's remarkable. They give us so much to be grateful for. So let me ask you a question. What is something that you're grateful for that your companion brings into your life? Another way to look at this question is considering what you would miss most if your companion wasn't in your life. So I'm going to take a look and see now if you've put in any feedback, where you're coming from, or anything that you've shared. We've got Catherine and Charlie from sunny Horwich, UK. Yes, Horwick. Maybe that's how it is. Horwich. You got to tell me. Charlie brings me utter joy. Oh, that's awesome. I'm sure he does. Denise and Darby in Michigan. Hi, you guys. Echo and her pack in Maryland. Oh, we've got all of our regular meditators. Always nice to come together here. Michael and Vinny in Seattle. Anita and Molly from Lake Tahoe. Oh, yeah. Molly is my best friend. To my elderly mom. Oh, dogs can do so much. This little guy, Buddy, is my mom and dad's dog too. And I see him bring them so much joy. Sometimes when they're really not in a happy space, that joy and that smile will come right in when he does. And Eddie and Indy from Las Vegas. Oh yeah, our buddies over there in Vegas, where they're always with us. We just love you guys. Thank you so much for connecting with us and staying in this conversation, in this practice. It means so much to us, to me personally, to Round Glass, and certainly to all of your animals. So we want to thank you, along with our friends around Glass, for being here and for joining us today. It is for you that we feel grateful today and always. We will be back again next week, same time and place. And remember that you can keep meditating with Round Glass live every day on their app or on the site, roundglass.com. Until we meet again, my friends, lots of love to all of you, and namaste.